Peter, there's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Nicolo Barella is by all accounts a jack of all trades, and I think that's a very good way of describing how this player operates, because he's growing into one of Italy's most important midfielders, and he always has a say in what's going on, and he looks like captain material for the future. I think this guy has a lovely presence about him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Mancini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni. Bruno Fernandes. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Knocks it out wide. Tchouaméni. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, nice touch. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bruno Fernandes. It's a searching pass. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Van de Ven looks to the other side. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tchouaméni. Now Saliba. Alexander-Arnold made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Saliba. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mohamed Salah touches it back. Lovely feet. And it's Barella. Hernandez. And Burmo. And it's Barella. Oh, good spread. And Burmo. And here's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's lost his man here. Delivered in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Matson. And it's Tchouaméni. Now Saliba. Half-time getting close now. That is good alertness. No way through. Barella charging forward, the ball at his feet. Burmo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Carvajal has it in a wide position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Children's announcement.
Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Oh, greatly! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking for options for movement. Played in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Hernandez. Carvajal. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. That's a shade optimistic. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Tries to pass it. He's having a shot! And he's stuck it away. How they've waited. Now they have it. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Germany are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Germany have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's had a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Mbappe stood his ground strongly.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Barella. Burmo, currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
He's had it taken off him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Barella. And he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 18, Vinicius Junior.
Hernandez,
Number 9,
nicely shaped cross.
Mbappe. Number 11, Mohamed Salah. Number 19, Mbumo. Number 23, Barella. Coming on the field, number 14, Alexander-Arnold. Number 6, Lukaku. Number 30, number 21, Kvaratskhelia. Number 29, Kai Havertz. Number 7, Eze. Substitutions taking place.
Eze. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Lukaku, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Van Dijk. Onuachu. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Havertz. Lukaku. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's rising! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Gets the shot away! It's their second corner of the game. Mbumo clears it away. In towards the back stick.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Havertz goes for a shot!
Has been indicated.
That's put pay to the danger. Eze. And that is it. A real high-octane conclusion. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
You'll be able to catch today's match.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Manchester United just didn't look terribly sharp, Peter. Nothing wrong with the effort or the industry, they simply...
To those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening, the conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Haaland! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's rising! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Haaland had only the seemingly easy task of hitting the target with the keeper wrong-footed, and he made a mess of it.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Chouameni. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Van Dijk. Schlotterbeck. Now Van de Ven. And it's Salah. Looking for the run. Mohamed Salah. Good read, needed to be. He's given the time to pick a pass. Vinicius Junior. Opts for safety. Manchester United, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. Tries to play it through. Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. Lovely feet. Pinches it off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madsen. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now that's well seen too. Tries to pass it through. Burmo. Now, can they get him away? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every...
He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Mohamed Salah.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. And Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! It's in! They are purring, truly purring. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in it. And that is the end of the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Manchester United firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's picked it up out wide. Shapes to shoot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Van de Ven. Barella. Burmo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, delightful ball. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's quick to get rid. Manchester United, with this 2-goal lead, they're certainly looking much the more assured side. He's in a great position here. He has found the way through. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now, this could be a chance. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Burmo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now it's DiMarco, played into the box.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Stood up well to him there. João Palhinha. Can he get it through? Good ball, good take. Alexander-Arnold. Rice.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Aimed beyond the defence. Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester
Number
United
18,
choosing to make the first
Vinicius
change.
Junior. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 11, Mohamed Salah.
Manchester United
Number
perhaps
23,
contemplating their next change here.
Number 19,
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well
Coming on the
stopped.
field, number 10.
That's put paid to the danger.
Number 30, number 21.
That is lovely.
Kvaratskhelia. Number 15.
And that interception was...
Goes for a
shot! Gorgeous from Thuong. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Germany cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it's...
There's the shot! Well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United now in a position far more desirable.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Van de Ven. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And the counter is on. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's a key interception. Valverde. Well, that pass isn't the best. He won't be happy with that one. Driving forward.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
João Palhinha. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Knocks it into space. Shoots! Soboslai, who does have an assist to his name. And Burmo. Nicely shaped ball. And he cuts out the supply.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Doku. And it's Rice.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Getting up there! And there's a goal! Deep into injury time! broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine foot. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game.
And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So, naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly, actually, at both ends. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. This looks promising. Opts to play it back. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Alexander-Arnold is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Real chance! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already.
Can he get on the end of this?
Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. In with the challenge. Burmo. Mbappe. Nicely spread. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's a sharp little ball here. Has to go back here. Tries to pass it through. He's on it. Can he get away? Delivered in. Alexander-Arnold. It's a really well-measured ball. Chance here to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
In towards the back, and a header! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Szoboszlai cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Barella. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he lines up a cross. No way through. Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Barella plays it short. Alexander-Arnold.
Big chance!
And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Barella. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Barella ready to try one. And now as good a time as any to pull level. And it's made its way to him.
Can he finish?
Burmo. And it's Salah. Wriggles his way through. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Vinicius Junior is onto this. He's in a great position here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now then, Mbappe! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It's starting to look very... And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Barella goes short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Just eases him off the ball. Vinicius Junior. Szoboszlai stood up well to him there. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Saliba clears without hesitation. Manchester United have a free kick. Barella. Vinicius Junior.
Chance for a shot!
There will be 3 minutes
And
added
he has
time.
kept it out somehow.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Salah. Threads one in. And Burmo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's the end of the first 45. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Manchester United really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution.
Germany get the ball rolling in the second half.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Madsen is in a really good position out wide. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Chouameni and Madsen. Thuram. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Brilliantly cut out. Mbappe. Into the channel.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Barella. Barella under intense pressure.
And the finish!
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Mbumo. Number 23, Barella. Number 18,
Doku with the short one.
Number 11, Mohamed Salah.
Doku.
Number 9.
Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Number
Tries a
7,
shot!
Eze. Number 29.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Number 21, Schwarzenegger.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Eze pinches it off him. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have
Number
movement
14,
on both benches.
Alexander-Arnold. Coming on the field is number 13.
Eze going face to face with his great rival.
Substitutions taking place.
And that was asking for too much. Rafinha.
This is the time you need that pace.
Schlotterbeck. Now Hernandez. Now it's Doku. McTominay kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Konate over to the other side.
That's a great ball crossfield.
Sends it crossfield. Pass somewhat off target. Doku. The less said about that pass, the better.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Looking for the run. That is a brilliant interception. Doku. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a cute ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Knocks it back. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
He has found the way through. Doku! Defending of the desperate variety. And he's been shifted off it. Doku has got himself a free kick. And this is the big chance.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Good ball, good take. Nice control. And he's gone backward here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Havertz. Now it's Rafinha. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now, can they get him away? So that means another 30 minutes football. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the
I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. Great chance here from position A1. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Germany have it back and can go again. What a throw in. And it's Eze. He's found space here.
He leaps for it!
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van der Ven. Hernandez. Here's Doku. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break.
For the benefit of anybody who has found themselves.
So those 15 minutes have flown by. Limbs now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end?
Substitution for Manchester United, number 29.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Saliba, Mancini. Oh, good-looking ball.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Van Dijk. Now Hernandez. Doku. Looking to play him in. Now it's Doku. Konate does well to get it back. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Rice.
There they go, hunting again.
Played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Pedro Porro. McTominay. Eze. It's a searching pass. And that should get the job done. The ball has bounced loose now. That's a little off target. And that's a throw-in. And that has been cleared. So there you have it, penalties. So after all of that, what can we say?
It's a big well done to both defences for
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Haaland. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro ventures forward. Cross, Bruno Fernandes! Oh, it's come off the upright. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special talents, maybe a special mentality, and it's this guy, Emi Martinez. As a goalkeeper, he is just a big presence. He's a big strength in the team, and we know he has a reputation for gamesmanship. He has a reputation of trying to get in the heads of his opponents, and it all comes with a lovely personality and a different character. And it's good to see that in the game.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Chouameni. And here's Haaland. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Barella. Quarter of an hour played. Hakimi. Looking for options for movement.
Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United!
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
João Palhinha. He's found a way past. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Tchouaméni goes for goal!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully. Manchester United really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
Burmo, and it's Hakimi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Tchouaméni, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. He is just caressing the ball. Mbappe proves too strong. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So, another set play. So, he's plotting something before playing it in. Now it's Mbappe. Ah, such a clever touch. Delivered low. Van Dijk gets it clear. Thiaw. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Tchouaméni, and it's Van Dijk. Hakimi. He's in a great position here. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Barella. Barella.
He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
João Palhinha. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. Martinez gets it away. And they're back on the ball again. Mbappe touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing. Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Barella! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Barella clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. He's on it, can he get away? And he's really put himself on the line here. Xiao. Burmo. Barella. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 3 minutes added
It's
time.
a sharp pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Hakimi. And it's Salah. It's a good foot in there. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And a quick
Manchester
reminder
United
today to
leading
please
by
take
one
all the
at the break.
dustbins located by the entrance
There's
gates.
plenty of
Thank
positives
you
to
very
take
much
despite
for
the
your
lead being
cooperation.
so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Manchester United have made the crucial
Substitution.
breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So straight into the second half.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Martinez claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get it through? Salah. Chouameni. Now Van de Ven. Nicely weighted ball. It's out for a goal kick. Pedro Porro. Chouameni. And it's Eze. Burmo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Barella. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior looking to receive it in space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Madsen. Mbappe, foot in. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick.
Substitution in progress.
Time for a change in personnel. Xiao. Deftly away. Germany appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Tchouaméni running with the ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United
Number
have their
11,
third corner.
Mohamed Salah. Number 9, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 21, Kvaratskhelia. Number 30, substitutions taking place.
Germany have the chance to go the other way. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And he has been fouled there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18, Vinicius Junior. Number 23,
McTominay.
Number 19,
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
He's going for goal!
Oh,
the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Germany have their second corner now. And it's McTominay.
Tries one from range.
Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
McTominay certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Konate. Now DiMarco. Eze makes a move down the right. That's been cut out, well played.
They may end up with some regret.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Manchester United are down to 10 men.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester
Number
United
2,
have opted to make
Hakimi.
another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And here's Doku. He's under a lot of pressure there. Oh, that's delightful. Pedro Porro wins the duel this time. Now it's Doku. Eze receives it in a good position here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Cleared away. McTominay. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And they're quick to get it back. Doku.
Might want to be careful there. Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Kvaratskhelia absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's a goal kick. Manchester United
There will be
moments
5
now
minutes
away
added
from
time.
seeing this one out. Five minutes to add. It's a really well-measured ball. That's good play. Gives it back. Now it's DiMarco.
Terrific effort!
Not a bad try by any means.
Thuong certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that's it. Manchester United have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, I'm sure this wasn't in the game plan, the idea of defending a wooden
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And it's Hakimi. Kyle Walker. Konate. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Eze. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Schlotterbeck. Manchester United are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Mbappe! Mbappe! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Backward it goes. Dybala. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Dybala. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Salah.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Saliba cuts it out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Mbappe, played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Now that's well seen too. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's nice. Mohamed... It's Salah! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, nice touch. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And it's Walker. Is there any support? He might not need it. Walker. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Salah. That's a good run he's making there. And he's picked it up out wide. Now this could be a chance. Mohamed Salah! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And it's Hakimi. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
Oh, sweet feet. He shifts shapes to shoot!
And he's quick to get rid. Palinia cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Hakimi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mbappe. Chouameni. He's had it taken off him. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Chouameni. Played out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. This possibly the last play of the half. Barella plays it short. Barella makes a move down the right. There's the shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Barella goes short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That signals the end of the first period. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Manchester United producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. So right back into the action. Barella, he's going to be disappointed with that. Saliba. And Konate. Chouameni. France couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. Threads one in. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Dybala. Rice. Vinicius Junior. And Burmo. And the counter is on. And here's Mbappe. Rice. Now Mbappe. And it's Chouameni. And it's Rice. This game already looks like a fait accompli. And here's the chance to counter.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Barella is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Takes a shot! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Barella being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the...
Shot at goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And Bomo. And the shot! It's a goal! They are playing them off the park. Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to...
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's a sharp little ball here. Barella. Barella! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Mbappe! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Aims beyond the defence. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. They've got to throw in.
Barella.
Oh, good spread. An instinctive delivery. He's had it nicked away. Goes down, but nothing given. And he's forced to go back. Played towards the other side. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Vinicius Junior.
Manchester United always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Hakimi, and it's Salah. Now it's Mbappe. That's an excellent interception. Konate, Rice, Santos do have a chance to counter here. Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Barella looking to play it into the box.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And here's Mbappe. Backward it goes. Bomo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now he's got space here. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Chouameni. And it's Hakimi. Bomo. And it's Barella. Bruno Fernandes. For Rice. Saliba. And Kyle Walker. Some good work on the right flank here. He's in a great position here. Lovely bit of skill. Barella defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Knocks it into space. Distributed tidily. And Bomo. Walker deals with that comfortably.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bomo. And here's Mohamed Salah. Just eases him off the ball. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Salah. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Bomo. And it's Barella. Tries to play it through. And the ball is out of play. Rice. And that's a good ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 1 minute added
Mohamed
time.
Salah ventures forward.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's managed to get free.
Might want to be careful there.
And that brings the first half to a close. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. but this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And he shoots! And he hits the net! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Vinicius Junior. Hakimi, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has found the way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And Burmo, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe! Santos needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense and so was the relief. The great escape.
Good ball, good take. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Coming on the field, number 6, Lukaku. Number 30, number
Thiago
29,
cuts it out.
High heavens.
Chouameni.
Number 7, Eze. Number
Eze.
21,
Onuachu. Alexander-Arnold has it in a...
Oh, good effort! Off
Substitution.
the bar! And again, that is frustrating.
Manchester United really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Alexander-Arnold under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Out towards the flank. Alexander-Arnold proves just a little bit too strong. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Now it's Kvaratskhelia.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's on it. Can he get away?
Chance, surely! And he's stuck it away! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line!
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Santos are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Here comes the corner. That has been knocked clear.
He's having a hit!
And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played,
4
well
added
struck.
minutes has been indicated.
Havertz. Gets a good foot in there. Havertz. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's that, the end. Manchester United perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does... Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Nicolo Barella is by all accounts a jack of all trades, and I think that's a very good way of describing how this player operates, because he's growing into one of Italy's most important midfielders, and he always has a say in what's going on, and he looks like captain material for the future. I think this guy has a lovely presence about him.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Not the most accurate pass. Chouameni. Burmo. So what can they make of this? And Hakimi. Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. And Burmo receives it in a good position here. Thuong. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Chouameni. This is a promising build-up. Barella. And Burmo. And here's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Barella. Strokes it back. Now it's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Hakimi. And that is out of play. Burmo. Picked out brilliantly. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's looking to catch him up. And he is dashing away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hakimi has been caught there, it's a foul. Manchester United are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Van Dijk. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Mbappe. And here's Thuong. Thuong! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mbappe. Chouameni. And it's Chouameni. Hakimi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mohamed Salah gets flagged offside. Can he get on the end of this? And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And it's Barella. Out towards the flank. It's a good run down the right. And a chance! Brilliant from Mbappe! A finish of true class! opener. You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Burmo. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Rice. And Burmo. To
There will
Bruno
be 1 minute
Fernandes.
added time.
Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Burmo. Now it's Thuong, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And for the first half, that is that. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Please take this opportunity
Manchester
to
United
visit
coming
where
in
official
at
store
half-time,
and memorabilia
leading
from
by
today's
1 goal
match
to
are now
0.
available.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Manchester United are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitutions taking place.
So, into the second half.
Manchester United can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Van Dijk. And it's Tchouaméni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Threads one in.
Big chance! And that's a sharp finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
Goes for a shot!
And what a be quick to... Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Chance!
Again, a brilliant save. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He won't be happy with that one. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Tchouaméni does well to get it back. Burmo looking understandably energised after his goal.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Burmo. Here's Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Rice. Barella. And Burmo. And it's Salah. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Manchester United have it back and can go again. And it's Tchouaméni. And that has left him in a heap. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he has been fouled there.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Havertz with a real chance here.
Mbappe.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
It's a threatening ball. Always got...
Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back.
Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Van de Ven. Oh, good-looking ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Over to the right flank. That's good defending, very good defending.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
João Palhinha.
Santos really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Lukaku picks it up out wide.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitution.
Santos have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Shoots!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Van der Ven attempts a clearance. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Kvaratskhelia venturing down the left. He's found a way through. Kvaratskhelia. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he's been shifted off it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's got away. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Manchester United are down to 10 men. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Gives it back. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that.
And now, to all members of
Thoughts
the
on
crowd,
what we've just
I'd
seen?
like to
Well,
ask
Peter,
you to
this
join
was
me in
probably
wishing
more
our
slugfest
birthday
than
boy
a game of
very
football,
special
but I actually
birthday.
found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
it.